I mean, I've been on some, like, I mean, Robert De Niro would go back to his trailer in between like every single setup, you just have to work around the actors. I mean, these actors are understandably getting pretty frustrated. Um, but I still thought most of them did a good job. Um, I mean, I think Stallone had a good time
For a
because
day
if
and
there
a
was any
half
actor that,
or two
yeah, if
days.
there was any actor that they were catering to, it was him and him alone. But yeah, I think the crew was not alone in that. No one was really treated incredibly well on that movie. But I do got to say, it was some of the most fun I've had on a movie because when it's very clear, a couple days in that this is not a real movie and that production truly doesn't care about the quality,
It goes to show though that like even if you're at that like if you're even a list actor, you're like there is a chance you're going to walk into like one of these types of productions. You know,
yeah,
it like there's no that risk is always there, and so I can kind of understand now. Even it's even why A-list actors are they seem paranoid, and I always wonder if like is that like I wouldn't want to say it's like is it ego or is it just vanity or like any other like visibly subjective view of like a negative characteristic about themselves, but like they they make their money off of their name, and
yeah.
they kind of have to be more careful, and like I kind of understand the paranoia, honestly.
Oh, for sure. And I think being famous is kind of a curse. I would never ever want to be famous. I almost debated saying no to this because I don't like I don't know, just being famous in any way, even just like being on a
Don't worry, the
podcast really.
podcast is early enough on. You're fine.
Yeah, like being famous just really freaks me out. Like having people, have perceptions of you and opinions on you and you don't even know who they are, that just really freaks me out. And I mean, with some of the most famous people on the planet, I don't necessarily blame them for not being incredibly chatty or wanting to meet people. I mean, by God, everyone in the world wants to meet them. And at the end of the day, when you're working with them and you're just a coworker, um, and the vast majority of actors I've worked with have all been absolute sweethearts, and they sweat just like everyone else.